There we go. Now we can have the gallery view. Hello.
Hey, I'm here. They said they were waiting with the
Okay.
host.
Eloise is ready to come on.
Okay.
Hello, Eloise. Welcome.
Hi, how are
you? Kira. And then we have Lily, who's joining us today as well. So we're waiting. I just admitted her. Hello, Lily. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
How are you all doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Except for the weather. The weather's horrible here. My kids went all out and got in the mud playing with a neighbor while I was in class earlier, so that was a pretty good mess.
I bet. Yeah. Well, it's to be young again, right?
I wish I had their energy.
So my first question here is, if all of you can just do a short introduction of your passions and your skills. We're going to go into a form in a moment. And if you want to view our site, it's greatworksalliance.com. And this is what it looks like. But I would like to know about you.
She already knows a little about me, so I'll let one of you guys go first and I'll just round it out.
I'll go. Oh, sorry, Lily.
You can go.
So I'm Eloise. I am 19. So still pretty young to college and everything. I'm a student at Tulane. And yeah, I mean, there's not much else to it. This is actually one of my first times really like diving into CPS and like the child welfare scheme and everything. So I'm just really interested to learn. And also I love to hear what Ashley has to say and how she's connecting us with all these groups. And I'm so excited to hear what you have to say.
Thank you, Eloise. Lily.
I'm Lily. I'm going to be a freshman at Tulane. And we're a part of the, I think Ashley told you, the Global Social Change class. So this is my first time taking a class like this. And like Eloise said, I haven't really done much work like this before, but I'm really interested in working with kids when I'm older, doing something with psychology and early childhood education. So this is something I'm interested in and would like to learn more about.
Nice.
And just aside, I think that y'all need to take the Tailor Your Life class at Tulane. I'm in the Career Success Strategies, but that's only the SOPA version of it. Miss Cynthia teaches the class. It's like based on a Stanford class by Bill Burnett called Designing Your Life. That helps you dig and sort through, and you get to keep reestablishing everything and keep working through and doing prototypes and all kinds. Take that class, you will not regret it, I promise.
Awesome.
And as for me, you know a little bit about me. I'm Ashley. I am a student at Tulane. Again, I was on a 5-year hiatus after getting in a near fatal car crash during my third pregnancy. And am I echoing in y'all's ear too?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is
I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways, I almost died in a car crash during my third pregnancy, and I had to drop from my third semester at school at Delgado, which is a community college, and just now finally able to get back in the groove of things to pursue my passion, which is to reform the child welfare system. I have been involved in 6 investigations. The first one was substantiated because of my history with substance abuse. My mom got me hooked on pills when I was a young teenager, and it was really hard for me to shake that and my codependency on her. So I lost our only daughter back in 2008, and I had another investigation, which was a wrongful removal at the time of the car crash, actually. they took Ryder for 2 months and 6 days, and we proved him wrong and got him home. Then I've had 4 more investigations since then for, it was unsubstantiated, it was retaliatory calls like people like to do. And just trying to work. This last one was the kicker though. Like, they invaded my entire life and tried to put fear in me that was very unnecessary. And I struck back super hard on that. And that's kind of what kicked me into gear with this. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of like feeling like I'm always the bad guy and I'm never going to be good enough to raise the children that I live and breathe for. Like, they are my why, especially that little girl that I lost, because I'm never going to try to stop proving myself to her. If she's not here yet, she will be. I believe with all my heart she'll be coming home before long. So that's something this pursuit is helping me work through that empty void in me, missing her so much. So that's why I'm doing this. I can save other children, that's going to be filling in some of my gaps. That is advertising.
So my name is Lyra, for the two of you that joined a little late today. I am one of the founders of Great Works Alliance. This is a culmination of alliances that have been built over the past 4 years since my parental rights were terminated. My children don't see me. I haven't seen them in over 4 years, and they don't see each other right now. So I've been very focused on how to navigate through all of these legal and social structures, and have realized that the whole system is broken. And myself and many others have come to this realization. And one of the teams that I started working with the Justice League is Nathan, who's my partner, and we started talking about strategy, because at this point the family rights movement is sort of at a standstill for a majority of the advocates out there that feel they're trying to do all this work and then they get sick. And then there are the fake advocates out there who are doing nothing but telling you lies to get your money. And then there are this for their legal acumen and merit. And so what Nathan and I have been developing, along with several others, is Great Works Alliance, which creates a framework within which advocates and clients are able to communicate and get work done, where we talk about the small goals that we can achieve within a week or maybe 2 weeks, and that we have a team or a group of teams that we can rely on if we have questions or need assistance. And this also provides accountability for everybody. So, if somebody is not able to follow through with the task, they can be accountable by saying, hey, listen, I need some help here. And there's going to be a team that's ready to help. And so what I'm going to do again is I'm showing you this site because I'm going to share a few things with you about Great Works Alliance. So Great Works Alliance, empowering the hero within. This is about incentivizing and giving people more courage to pursue their dreams and goals and their passions. So page, if it opens for me, where everybody should be treated as you want to be treated, treat others as you want to be treated. And we have a extensive policy that goes on about this. This is the first paragraph. You can read more through Google Docs by clicking this link. We are here to encourage and help people fulfill their potential. Whatever your passion is, whatever your skills are, whatever you're looking to achieve in life, we're here to help you. One of the first things that we do request every player to do, because we are all players in this game of life, is fill out your profile assessment. So I gotta stop sharing for a moment so I can get to the next screen. But the the thing about the profile assessment evaluation is that it's going to help us help you by understanding more about your skills, your passions, what you want to do, and that helps you be put in with a whole group of people like you that you can work with and bounce ideas off of. So this is our form. It's the Profile, Skills, Merit, and Initiative Evaluation, and it has 13 sections. Now, it's not as scary as it may appear at the beginning. It's easy, multiple choice questions, and none of your answers are going to affect our regard for you as an individual. we, will recognize where your skills and your fortes are and encourage and help you develop further. So that's a little bit about our entry onboarding portal that we have everybody fill out. And then from there, we go to a meeting. It's an introductory meeting that I host every Sunday, and we talk about how to use our system. So one of the beautiful things about Great Works Alliance is we have a framework that allows guests and players to, well, we have the beginnings of, yes, building this system that creates teams that have assignments that are tracked. So here I'm gonna show the next page that is our entry portal for tickets. So you can create tickets, open new tickets, check ticket status, and then sign in. When you sign in, see if it'll open for me with all these windows here. I know how to do this. Shh. All right. So here we sign in as a guest user. You can sign in. Let's see, which one was it? None. It's not going to let me do it while sharing this. That was the thing. So you can create an account though. And when you create an account, you would have an email address and everything. Now this is for the guest users. When you fill out the skills, merit, and initiative evaluation, we then take you into the players section where you are assigned to a team or a group of teams that you've chosen. And then you will look and review over the assignments within that team that have been published. Ticket requests are basically those assignments, those missions. Okay, so we're creating it so that each individual mission can go to the appropriate team in order to be addressed, whether that's an inquiry or a request or further investigation and collaboration and sponsorship and so forth. And so, it can work for any organization. You can have your own skins. Ashley, you say you have this team here that you're developing, and we can set you up with your own team in this framework. So each of your team players is in your specific team. And then you can communicate through the portal about the team assignments, the team missions, and I'm sorry?
And manage them
and manage them and all, all through, and you don't have to have like a dedicated server to do this. It's already provided for you. Are there any questions? I can't hear you. Everybody's mute.
I was trying to keep from echoing. I'm still echoing.
Okay, that's awesome. So what I would like to know is if I can get your email addresses, I can send you the introductory packet and you can learn more about Great Works Alliance. We have 8 different documents and a video. So this is our introductory video, and it just outlines, like, we're talking here about encouraging and empowering and inspiring everybody, whatever your path is. And we want to help you here, so we're here to help. But yeah, if you can get into the chat section of this meeting and just write in your email address, I will send that off to you shortly, okay?
You can put the introductory link
And I could put the introductory packet link in here as well, my partner says now.
Yeah.
All right, copy link. And paste. And so what I will do is when you request to view it, I'll see these email addresses and I'll be able to have it so it's automatically, you can view the folder and the documents within it. Thank you.
Make sure you copy in case you can't retrieve it later.
I'm doing it right now. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you, Nate. Mwah.
Ladies, we do have Facebook chats also set up for these teams where, you know, a lot of the stuff we do require a social interaction. We need to be able to talk to each other. And the main reason why we went with Zoom was because Facebook wasn't offering the ability to go ahead and do on-screen sharing.
And a lot of other cool things.
I just wait for the trucks to go by.
So I'm gonna have to ask some questions.
I'm
gonna have to ask some questions, even though I'm gonna echo. We need
That's
more
fine.
information
I'll
about
just
the
put-
alliance. More information to put into this presentation for our class. Like, what exactly is the initiative of the alliance? What exactly is the initiative of the alliance?
All right, so here, what I'm gonna do is I am going to open up, that's just the view only one, that's not the main one. I'm gonna open up our main introduction and vision mission statement right now. Just give me a moment here, pulling it down. That one. All right, can you ladies see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Elaborate on the manual.
So this is the beginning of our player's manual for everyone. The mission of Great Works Alliance is to build a community-centric social network and referral platform enabling accessibility of community resources, extended services, and community leaders in our quest to provide. And then we have this whole list starting with previously unmet community needs identified and addressed towards solutions now being worked on through our ticketing portal with preset filters. And our example here is the number of service organizations in a community and linking those services throughout the geographical area in our database. We also are looking at this as this collaboration also serves as a model to others. We wish to provide greater coordination of services, less overlap, duplication, or fragmentation, and increased collaboration with or among other community organizations, improved quality of services and programs offered, increased number of clients, individuals, and organizations served, stronger, more effective voice, improved programmatic outcomes, able to serve a greater geographic area, retained programs or services in the community, and access to the broad, not board, it's broad. Excuse me, good thing I'm reading this again. Broad implementation of our framework within each community, nation, and organization globally. So here's our strategy, how it works. In recognition of the United Nations global goals for sustainable development, the following is GWA's strategy to enable our society to achieve most any identified goals. GWA provides an online infrastructure framework and interactive network information portals with merit and reward-based incentives for further improvement in all sectors of society and community. We have the 8 different sectors identified within community, and then also the veterans, people with disabilities, and minorities. That should say 9. It's not liking me.
Anyway.
Anyway, so I mean, we shared this icon graph of the global goals, but we're not saying we're like in total agreement with the United Nations. What we're saying here is that we want to see the best of everyone and provide an environment where everybody can work and share and live together in peace and harmony. And this is how we're putting it together. So we are partners in quality of life, celebrating and empowering the people through engaging, interactive, optimized impact within quests and missions. Okay, sorry about that. To begin this process, the founders have designed an interactive user interface for the game of life using the following tools: positive psychology, strengths and virtues, meritocracy philosophy, play. We have the entry point with the skills and merit, the pillars of ethics, which I mentioned earlier, academic, peer-to-peer, advanced technologies, cultural teachings and fundamentals, brain retraining games and programs, dynamic, ever-expanding pathways and choices, incentivize missions for personalized optimizations, connections, sustainable community engagement and development, and a collaboration portal for team building pathways and personalized user development options or upgrades for leveling up to the Titans, Heroship Academy, Hall of Wisdom, etc. Thus activating the full potential of the player's avatar through merit and reward, empowering the hero within. Was that make it a little bit clearer to you, Ashley? All right, awesome.
You want to go into the roadmap?
All right, now let's see. Do I have the ability and time to be doing this? I'm not sure. Did he say he fixed that, or he was still waiting to get on there?
Scroll down.
Oh,
Keep reading.
all right.
Like the roadmap.
So there is a roadmap that my partner is telling me I should share with you guys. So this is what we do. We provide all players with an introspective role-playing analysis and incentive to improve desired virtues within the player, pathways of services to aid your empowerment in collaboration with your communities, creating tasks with challenging dynamics and a drive to stack accomplishments using tangibles and non-tangibles, improving the quality of life for all. An expansion of your desire to connect with others in your community, engaging in full gamification of reality. Momentous players may navigate a multi-layered and configurable framework for your community's epic plan of action to create a database railway of public and private sectors. Airplane. Available to serve the public collectively necessitated, virally amping life and thriving self-sustainability. So this is what our services include at the moment. Access to specific sector allies, depending on the request of players. A skills and merit evaluation to help define the player's path. GWA Phoenix Fusion Teams. And this goes back to the Phoenix lore of being fusion forged, rising from the ashes. It's an epic of days long ago. Identifying how government and society can play a beneficial role in support, collaboration with other organizations, businesses, and people, building alliances within communities, building a dynamic, interactive database of effective practice models for research, such as quantitative databasing and analysis, use by nonprofits, grant makers, academics, consultants, and others. And we provide a platform and framework, wireframing, to boost projects, initiatives, and incentives for collaborative entities in the spirit of quality of life and co-creationality. Our future projection is we intend to develop a virtual digital companion able to detect early signs of disharmony and address them in a prompt and receptive manner. We intend to create a set of programs, rules, and simulations that will be adopted by an AI collective, enabling AI to search and process information through new levels of learning, such as compassion, reciprocity, and left brain processing. Examples like OpenCog and others. So transforming it from binary to polynory, which is spreading throughout quantum dimensions. And we want to know, hey, have you ever wished Star Trek Starfleet Academy or others like it were available in real life? We do too. This is why we're excited to add this to our roadmap in connecting with Space Force, which is real. And then our projected outcome. Our projected outcome is to rewrite the logarithmic narrative, to embrace community inclusivity and harmony around the world. And we love your suggested projects and assignments, leaving yesterday's frustrations in the past, innovating a better world for tomorrow. Let's tie our communities together.
Lyra, if you just wanted to put it in the most basic of layman's terms, what would you say the end goal is? Like, what are we trying to achieve here?
So what we're trying to do, what we are doing, is what we're doing here is we are providing a framework and well, it's a guided framework with the ability to access other teams and other resources that are otherwise elusive, to be able to connect our communities together within a community as well as from community to community. So we have at present a lot of nonprofits that cannot meet physically. They were paid a certain amount of money and they are unable to fulfill their mission for what they were paid to do. Great Works Alliance looks at it this way. Okay, people can still move about and get things done. We may have to keep more of a social distance between each other, but there is still community resources and there's still people within communities that need to access those resources. At the moment, including mentorship. At the moment, I mean, we could talk about an example here. Last month, I have 10 minutes before I'm going to be, this room is going to close. I apologize. But my example here to start with is the Department of Welfare. A majority of our community service resource centers are closed, okay? So we have people going to business and everything, but we have the resource centers closed and they don't have an easy way to access support and information. What we're doing here is providing an easier access portal for people to get that information, to get that assistance, whether or not it's through a social service department or through the veterans, the VA, or through disability rights advocates. We have these advocates that are still out there. They're still able to advocate, but only if somebody asks for it. And when they don't have a brick and mortar location for people to come and ask for that advocacy, it makes it even more difficult. Another way to look at it is connecting resources. If you're a homeless person in Fremont City, you need to know where you're going to be able to get showers, where you're going to be able to get food consistently, where you're going to be able to get mental health services and all of that. Unfortunately, the system is so broken that those resources are being doled out in tiny little tidbits to only a select few individuals when they should be available to all of them. Easily accessible information, easily accessible resources, easily accessible advocacy, all of these things, and how our businesses and our community centers can also play an active role in supporting those who are downtrodden. I mean, we have such a disparity right now within every community that, I mean, we can talk about the family rights and CPS and how they're still stealing our children away from us, despite the fact that they're not open at the office. So you can't really do anything. Or, you know, the courthouses are closed because, oh, well, you know, we're going to take your kid, but you don't need to go to court to get them back. You just have to go through our process. These kind of things are not right. We know they're not right. And we can provide the solutions. This is the platform with a framework where we can provide the solutions, and we can work individually as a grassroots legion, getting the things done that our government has failed to do over and over again.
So many other groups.
And so many other groups. I mean, it's not just the government. I gotta backtrack a little bit, but I mean, you know, we're in a new age here, and we all have access to a lot of information, a lot of resources. It's just connecting them together without the ego, without, you know, the personal glitch of, oh, I need some money for this, you know, that we can all benefit. And by creating this the way that we have with Great Works Alliance, with meritocracy, it provides an opportunity to get not only recognition, but actual rewards, real physical rewards through our affiliate programs, through our sponsorship programs, and through the connections that we make with each other. You know, somebody in the community is a great masseuse and somebody else might be a great cook, and you have the ability to fill out legal forms, and that masseuse and that cook, they both want you to help them fill out their legal forms. Okay, let's do a trade here. You know, let's talk about the recognition of each individual. We're all heroes. This is about inspiring and empowering the hero within each and every one of us to be the best that we are, to be able to be recognized for, you know, our accomplishments and the great works we are all here to do. And so, I don't know, did that help?
No, yeah, definitely. Definitely. It helped me connect more dots than I was connecting.
Definitely helped me connect more dots than I was connecting before.
Awesome. I want to make sure that everybody does have that clarity, and so it's always good to meet you guys online, have these kind of conversations. You know, this is what it's about: alliance building, everybody having a consistent understanding of what's going on and how we can all help each other, and how it doesn't have to be such a struggle where we're getting sick.
About whether or not this will also have somewhat of an environmental impact. Making those connections.
All right. Well,
Making those connections.
it could eventually. That's why we're taking these steps, because step by step we make these connections. You know, it's like we have other groups that we're involved with, the Peace 2030, is another group that's putting together a sort of game, online game that they have that they're launching soon. I hope you guys check it out. I'll send you info on that later. You know, and it's like there's a lot going on right now in the millennials group and others, to connect and provide a better way of living. And we're talking about improving quality of life for everyone here, not just a select few. We see that's what's going on right now. The many are so many more than the select few, but it's because of this repetitive narrative of divide and conquer and instability and the trauma of war after war and trauma of lie after lie after lie. It's like that's what they want. They want to cultivate that kind of dissonance. We're talking about bringing back the consciousness, everybody working together back to the consciousness, not the dissonance anymore. We can do it. I know we can. So it's awesome to see you ladies today, and I want to see if we can if we need to schedule another meeting where we right after this one, because I have 2 minutes before it says bye-bye. But if you want, I can set it up again and turn it back on.
This is aggravating me with the echoing and stuff. We're going to discuss something that we've learned from you, and I will message you if I have any other questions or if we want to get back on another Zoom.
Okay, that sounds awesome. And if there are any questions on the Skills and Merit Evaluation form, please send them my way. My Facebook account is Lyra, that's spelled Lyra, Jubb, Jubb, and I'm going to write it here in the chat box as well. Okay? And y'all friend me, and we can keep this conversation going even on Facebook. All right?
Ashley, I'll send you a couple of those links of those organizations that we were talking about earlier, the Positivity Project and Team Red, White, and Blue, so you can see for yourself what's going on, and you can share it with the ladies too if you like.
Absolutely.
They're really awesome organizations.
Absolutely. I would appreciate that.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I'll chat with y'all later.
All right. Well,
in a minute.
All right, I'll chat with y'all later. I'll see you in a minute.
all right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank
Have a
you.
great afternoon.
Bye.
Mhm,
Thank
bye.
you.
Have a great day, ladies.
That was perfect. Even without the even with all the
The
the